Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the Casso Podcast, episode 37. We are broadcasting from beautiful Brighton, Colorado, right in the heart of Colorado's 8th Congressional District and right in the heart of AJ's ancestral land for at least the last 30,000 years. Well, I keep talking because AJ won't put his headset on because he's tangled up.
I can hear you.
Oh my God.
I can't live like this.
So.
Oh my gosh, dude. That was a nightmare. Every cord was wrapped. You'll see in the intro where the music's playing. I was trying my hardest to fix it. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. I couldn't move my neck. Couldn't move nothing.
Hey, dude, how come you're not wearing your Bud Light cowboy hat? And again, guys, sorry, I'm sick. I've been sick. I know I've been sick for 8 months, but
yeah.
So what happens when you get COVID 100 times? I'm just joking. I don't have COVID, but I'm sick again. And we have a sick household. Everyone is sick in this household. AJ was sick a couple weeks ago, and now he's not sick. And
yeah, and I hate that. The one time I hate to be sick is summer.
Yeah, it feels stupid.
It's worse.
Winter.
It's kind of like, okay, bundle up and deal with it. But in the summer, when it's hot and as hot as it's been,
And then, we're broadcasting today on the 3rd. So tomorrow, this is our 4th of July episode because tomorrow is the 4th of July. We are celebrating 250 years of independence from Great Britain, England, whatever you want to call it. And we are celebrating 250 years of Americana up until the last 8.
You can't say that. No,
So we're at 242. We'll start the tally in 2 years.
Did we talk about this last week on the podcast, or we talk about it in person? I think 250 is like a big deal.
No, a little bit. It's like, is 300 a big deal? Yeah. Is 200 a big deal? Yeah. Are the 50s a big deal? I don't know.
I think so. I think that's crazy.
Well, yeah.
250, but even like 250 years is not a long time.
No.
In the grand scheme of time.
No.
250 years is kind of...
I thought we had built a republic to last forever, but... I didn't say his name. You don't get mad. I didn't say his name.
It's not about that. Tomorrow,
it's not about him. It's about us.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
So I could care.
Well, with that being said, let's get into our top 5 lists of the week. We're doing our top 5 patriotic American movies and patriotic American songs. And so we'll start with AJ. And what is your number 5 patriotic movie of all time? And then give us, you don't have to go into too big a depth of description, but give us a little description why it's part of your top 5. Or you'll talk for 20 minutes about it.
My number 5, Independence Day.
Tell us why.
It's in the name.
Because the White House got blown up?
Yeah, no, it's a good one.
Because the White House looks like it looks now all blown up?
That was the West Wing.
Yeah, that was it. That was the North Wing. That was the chicken wing.
That was the wing for the ballroom. No, okay. Good movie. That's it.
Oh wow! You thought a lot about this.
I'm gonna say that my movie list this week is not strong because I don't really watch.
But it doesn't matter. It matters what makes you feel patriotic.
Yeah, but. You know what makes me feel patriotic in like a weird way? Like Star Wars makes me feel patriotic, but that's not inherently a patriotic movie. Does that make sense? So I had a really hard time making my list this week.
I tried to center mine around politics, but obviously that's something I probably would do anyways.
You know what I'm saying though?
Because my number 5 is The Distinguished Gentleman with Eddie Murphy. It came out when I had started college in 92, and he schemes and plans and gets his way all the way to Congress. The old congressman Jeff Johnson died, and so his middle name is Jefferson, and so he goes by Jeff Johnson and gets into he gets elected because people are just usually they're
clicking a box.
Yeah. You hit who you always vote for. You always vote for Jeff Johnson, and so he gets to Congress, but then he gets there and he understands that Congress isn't what it seems. It's corrupt. There's a lot of back deals. There's a lot of backroom dealings. There's a lot of stuff that goes on. Well, all the people that won in the primary on Tuesday are going to find that out real soon. That it's not about your ideology. It's about how you can work with other Americans that don't think like you and get to a common purpose. That's for another show. And we will be talking about the Democratic Socialists of America in depth here over the next few months. I assume, son, given what's going on and what happened in Colorado's first congressional district. I think we're going to have a lot to say about that here in the next few months, and whether or not we agree with it. I mean, honestly,
Shout out Mondani. That's all I'm gonna say for now. My number 4,
yes, enough politics.
Hacksaw Ridge. Have you seen that one?
Excuse me. I don't know. It's a war movie. I know that.
Yeah, but do you know, like, he's the one that he never shot a gun, but he saved all his men.
Yeah, that's a cool. I mean,
that's cool.
That to me, I mean, American movies about war were always good, and they're always timely, and they're always good to remind us on the 4th of what really matters and who really gave us this freedom, who is our veterans and our fallen servicemen. So yeah, I get that. That's awesome. My number 4 is Primary Colors, and that's with John Travolta, and they made it about 5 years after Clinton took office, and it's basically a rehash of how the Clintons got to power. And so it's kind of cool that it was kind of like one of those meta things. It was like kind of.
Didn't he play him?
Yeah, he didn't play. He was a Southern governor like Bill Clinton was, and all that kind of stuff. So it wasn't technically Bill Clinton, but it was.
Because I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, it was the Clinton story, and so it was kind of cool just because they were still in office. I mean, Clinton was in his second term when that movie came out, and Travolta, of course, did a good job. And it's one of my favorite movies because it really does show. And people don't have to be nuanced about politics, but it shows the nuanced side about campaigning and stuff like that. So I thought that's my number 4. What's your number 3?
My phone keeps fixing itself. I have to.
Yeah.
Number 3. I don't know, because it's not like a feel good movie.
No.
But it's like kind of real.
Mm-hmm.
Is Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We watched that in history class, dude.
Yeah.
In I think it was 10th grade.
Yeah.
We watched that and I was like, oh man,
yeah.
like, ooh.
It's funny that you picked a lot of war movies, dude. I thought about them, and I have my number 2 is a war movie too, but I was focusing more like on the founding, you know what I mean? The Revolutionary War, as opposed to any wars that the American people have fought in. Well, but that's cool. I mean, when you really start to think about it, that's what is America. My grandfather, my grandfather was in France stopping Hitler. And so,
and I've never been to war, but to sound like, I don't know, cliche when I say this, but to see it in like movie form to where my small monkey brain can understand like
what was happening.
Yeah. And like, oh my, and God, take back from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's shocking, and people go through that all the time, which is, I mean, shout out our service members always, first of all, but second of all, like I can't comprehend it that much other than movie.
I like that. I like that quote. We live in the land of the free because of the brave. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Jeez. I'm sick. I apologize. I know. I'm on. Damn. Okay. Well, my number 3 goes again. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, and it's one of those 1950 movies where he gets appointed to a U.S. Senate seat. He goes up there. He's all happy. He's a U.S. senator now and stuff. And he's like, oh, wait a minute. It's all corrupt. It's all backroom deals. It's all this and that. And so they show a part of politics that most people don't see and most people don't understand. And unfortunately, it is the nature of the beast, especially in a republic like ours. But he goes up to Washington and he gives the big speech and everything like that. So it's my 3rd favorite patriotic movie, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. Yeah.
My second one, I put a Forrest Gump ? I don't feel like that's a super like patriotic movie, but it kind of is.
Yeah.
Everything that he goes through in that movie.
And excuse me, he meets a bunch of presidents and everything else. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a good one. I mean, a lot of people wouldn't think that, but I get it for sure. My number 2 is The Patriot with Mel Gibson. I hate Mel Gibson. He's an ass, but
what?
The movie is he's very anti-Semitic and all the stuff that he has said and done. He's very racial, if we're going to be real honest about it, including the way he described his own movie Apocalypto, which is one of my favorite movies. But
dude, do you want to take a second? We'll cut this.
No, it's fine. I just gotta breathe through it.
Okay. I'm cutting that.
Okay.
Take a second. We'll do the graphic.
Yeah, it don't matter. It's gonna be an issue the rest of the thing, unfortunately. But yeah, The Patriot is my second favorite movie because obviously it concerns the Revolutionary War, and it did show a side of with the militia and a bunch of farmers beat the British standing army, and it was like, wow,
You know, I've never seen that movie.
really?
Yeah, and I feel like
I can't believe I did not make you watch it.
I feel like I would love that movie because I've seen, I don't like not clips, but I've seen stills
Oh
of
wow,
it. Yeah.
yeah, that's one. That's an awesome movie. It really is.
Yeah.
So that's my number 2. What's your number 2?
I just said.
Oh, what's your number 1? I'm sorry.
I think we share the same number 1.
Rocky 4, and this has nothing to do with war. It has it had to do with the Cold War, but yeah. When he comes out in those American trunks and the big bad Russian is against us, and it's 1985 and it's a world against the world, and it's communism versus capitalism, and it's East versus West, and it's
I was just this is real. We didn't talk about this before the show, but I was just on the phone with my sister last night, all night. Not all night, but for like an hour we were talking, and she was like, "Oh, dude, what inspires you?" And I was like, "Rocky." And she's like, "What?" And I mean, Rocky 4 was the one that I watched the most, but all of them are that good, or that like.
I actually have a Rocky song in my top 5 song list.
Yeah, I have 2 of them.
Yeah, and you can define how you're a patriot however you want to, and that's one of the ways I define myself. I love Rocky, and I love that we win.
Or like they're making the Russian out to be some cheater with all the tech and Rocky,
steroids.
Yeah, Rocky needs a tree log and a mountain
and some rocks.
And he got ripped.
And he needed Apollo to die to give him fuel to overcome the giant.
Oh man, I wish Apollo didn't have to die. I love Apollo food.
Yeah, I have a side note. AJ got me the boss sweatshirt that they wear when Apollo dies. It's pretty badass. I probably should have wore it today.
I need to buy myself one. I've said that for years now. I need one because those are cool. But I don't want to buy one. In summer.
Yeah. All right. I'm sorry. Let's go our top 5 songs. What's your number 5 American patriotic song for the 4th?
Number 5, God Bless the USA.
Nice.
Pretty easy.
That's my number. That's my number 1. That
was a campaign song of yours, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was always on when I was a kid.
We used to play that. It's a traditional campaign song for Democrats and Republicans alike. It's a good one. I just revealed that's my number 1. So we're in agreement that it's both in our top 5, which is cool. It's that's what it means to be an American when you listen to those words. So my number 5 is America. They're coming to America, and it just by Neil Diamond. And people are like, Neil Diamond. It was either that or Born in East LA by Cheech. It was either America or Born in East LA by Cheech for my number 5 song. But I chose America because we are a land of immigrants. All are immigrants. Some of us were here, but we don't really talk about that. But even us 30,000 years ago were immigrants here, so we're all immigrants. And so that's my number 5. What's your number 4, buddy?
Controversial take. Eve of Destruction.
Tell us why.
Who sings that song?
Oh, I can't think. Barry
something.
Yeah. Okay, tell us why. That's a good pick. Tell us why.
Because I think to be American is to also oppose what's messing. I mean, you know the song, but for those that don't know, I mean, it's talking about everything that's going wrong.
Yeah.
And
in the 60s,
in the 60s, that's a good point. And how if it keeps going, we are on the eve of destruction,
doesn't it?
I mean, but I think that's being American is being like, wait a minute, we're wrong, we're not doing this right.
Yeah. And usually as Americans, we unite together against what's wrong. Hopefully this time we do again. But
so I think it's a super patriotic song because I mean, it's one guy being like, I can't keep up.
Yeah,
I can't keep doing this.
Yeah.
And I think that's
nice,
chilling.
Yeah. So it's obviously
I mean, we talked about it the other night. One of the lines in that song is something. Take a look, something in China, and it's the same in
Selma, Alabama.
See, so like, and we were talking about it the other night, and I think I want to touch on it.
No,
I wasn't alive during the Civil Rights Act. I wasn't even like a thought at that time. But it's interesting for me to like learn about it. No. You know what I mean?
No.
And be like, ooh,
no,
that must have sucked. Like, like not to play it so light, but to kind of be silly about it. Yeah, that's not fun.
And then when they mentioned the civil rights marches in Alabama, Selma, Alabama, well, you had Forrest Gump. He was from Greenbow, Alabama.
Mhm.
Greenbow, Alabama.
Yep.
That's my best Forrest Gump,
That's
which is not very good. But my number 4 is Living in America, James Brown.
Mhm.
Rocky 4, enough said. That's an American song. I put it on all the promos this week. It is what it is.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
He's like
Yeah.
dancing around with the bull.
Yeah. Apollo Creed.
And I watch. How many times do you think you've seen that movie?
500 times.
Yeah, I've seen that movie a million times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your number 3?
This is killing me. Also from Rocky 4, Hearts on Fire. That's the one where that's a second training montage. That movie after the first training montage when and after Adrian comes back.
No.
Spoilers.
Spoilers for a 40-year-old movie.
Yeah. That's after Adrian comes back and then he's working out in the barn.
No.
And that's I think I'm getting chills thinking about it. That's one of the coolest moments that I've ever seen in a movie.
Oh, yeah.
When he climbs a mountain and he screams out Drago.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because I mean they're neck and neck doing the same workouts. One's on the machine and Rocky's climbing a down mountain.
He's the hero I always wanted to be.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Dude, I listen to that at the gym.
Oh, I got you onto that, dude.
Like Rocky.
I got you on that when you were a little kid. We used to listen to that shit all the time in the car and shit.
It's true. Hearts on Fire is the
Rocky 4 soundtrack was my main play.
I think we'll get to it.
No. My number 3 is from Toby Keith, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue. Obviously, that is about as patriotic a song as you can get. You fuck with the United States, you get it. You gonna get it. You gonna get. So that's my number 3. What's your number 2?
Real American, Hulk Hogan's WWE song.
Did you like when I put that on the promo?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
I love that song. It came on my Spotify one day because I didn't watch Hulk Hogan. And
I did, dude. I grew up with him. It was awesome.
Yeah.
But it's good that, I mean, honestly, your generation can have appreciation for that stuff. It's fun.
Yeah. And
no. Yeah. My number 2 is from Rocky 4 or Rocky 3 or Rocky 2 or Rocky 1, The Final Bell. To me, that's just the way the music is. It just reminds me of being an American. I can't explain it.
That's Rocky 1.
Yeah, I know. It's in all. It's in all of them. I mean, the Going the Distance and The Final Bell are in all of them. At the end of the fights, but it just reminds me that Rocky is the underdog champion that I still want to be at the age of 52.
I know, dude. I'm ready to.
I know. I'm almost dead, but I still want to be a champion.
I've never been a boxer in my life, but watching those movies, I could do it.
Yeah. So that's my number 2. What's your number 1?
Living in America, also Rocky.
Oh no. So ours are kind of the same in different orders, and then mine's God Bless USA. So.
Oh hey, yeah. That was my 5, and yeah.
So yeah, we listen to the same music. We as far as patriotic music goes, we do in the same movies. Have a little bit of different ones. AJ took a different take, which I really didn't think about as far as war and stuff like that. But again, salute to our service members who are serving now and who served and who died in war. God bless you all. So those are our top movies and songs for the 4th of July. So let's get into. AJ thinks he's going to get me this week on trivia. I don't think he is. He's about to eat another hot Cheeto. So let's see if AJ's right or wrong.
Did I win last week?
No.
Oh, you're up 2. Damn it. So if you win today, I lost 2 times.
Yeah, you got 2 hot Cheetos coming. Or not, I want to keep saying hot Cheetos. It's the hottest chip on earth. 16,000 BTU or whatever the hell, Schofield units or whatever the hell they call it. Now you have to eat them at the once too, AJ. You have to eat both of them at once. Since I didn't buy it yet. Okay. Question
Most
number
of these,
1.
There's 3 U.S. trivia questions this week to align with the
4th of July.
4th of July.
There we go.
Question 1.
Hold on, let me get Google up real quick.
Hey, you guys. Oh, is that ChatGPT? Anyways, question 1. What was the first, or what was the name of the English colony that became the first permanent colony in the U.S.?
That's a good one.
The year is 1607.
No. I'm gonna say, and I honestly, I think I know it, but I'm guessing. I'm gonna say Massachusetts was the first colony.
I don't think you're right. Jamestown is the answer.
Oh, Virginia.
Mm-hmm. I didn't put what state it was in, but yeah.
Oh, well, that's not. Scratch that one. That was.
That's the first permanent colony. How is that a scratch?
You made it sound like the first state.
No, I said replay it. I said what was the first colony? Permanent colony.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I got.
Yeah,
I got that one.
God damn, dude! If you're gonna try to hard questions, at least do it right. I was all thinking, what was the first colony that became the state?
I don't even know how to say it.
Okay.
What was the first representative assembly in America called?
Continental Congress.
Nope.
What?
The House of Burges?
Oh shit. Okay.
Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
2-0. Okay. What was the first capital of the United States?
I'm gonna say Philadelphia.
New York City.
Damn it. What?
I just won. Right when I thought I was done.
That's twice in 9 weeks.
Man, big U.S. history guy.
I got a degree in philosophy, buddy, not history.
Okay, movie trivia time. We've talked a lot about Rocky IV today. In Rocky IV, when he wins, spoiler, what is his speech at the end? Quote the speech.
The whole thing?
No, just the beginning part. It's really easy. Once you hear it, I can recite it.
That's not fair, man.
What do you mean?
I know the gist of it. Why would I memorize this speech?
It's just the beginning.
What do you mean, just the beginning?
Go ahead. I'll let you get the gist of it because I've already won.
No, he's like, when I came here, I hated you, you hated me, and you saw that we could. What?
The quote is, "If I can change,
you can change,
and you can change. Everybody can change." Yeah.
Okay.
That you didn't. Man, you're 0-4 today.
Yeah, everybody knows that that's not true.
Okay, this is AJ trivia because we always have to have an AJ trivia. At barbecues, what is my favorite food?
At barbecues?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
It's easy.
Hot dogs. Brats.
Which one? Which one?
Both. You like them both.
No, but if you had to pick one, what's...
Brats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 1-4.
You messed up the first question, so I totally didn't understand it. The second one, what was the second question again? And then it was either New York or Philadelphia for the first capital.
Sounds like you're still wrong, though. We could redo the first question because I did pronounce it wrong. So let's, on the fly, do that. Nope.
See, you can't try to give me the hardest questions on earth either.
In what year was the Emancipation Proclamation issued?
Ooh.
That did I stumble my words, or is that a legit question?
1863 or 1864?
Which one?
I don't know. I'm close. Close enough.
Pick one.
63.
Yep.
Boom! That's a win.
No, you're two.
Okay, let's give me one for the winner take all. Give me another question.
What? No, why?
Because you jacked up the whole thing at the beginning.
I jacked up one question, which you just recovered for. You got the Bratz question. You couldn't quote Rocky, which you say that's one of your favorite movies. I could quote that.
One more question for winner take all, unless you're scared.
I'm not doing this because this is how I won. Throw up the confetti. So how does it feel losing?
How are you going to spend your 4th tomorrow, AJ?
Working. Working until...
We're going to go see you. We're going to go say hi.
Yeah, I'm going to work for a little... I won't work all day, but...
You going to do fireworks?
Probably, yeah.
Oh.
Grandma likes her fireworks show. But that makes me nervous because we talked about it, but...
Yeah, what if... And again, though, fountains are legal, but what if you're the asshole that starts a grass fire because you had a fountain?
Well, no, because I'm safe about it, but it just makes me nervous on...
You can't have those, like the fountains that even shoot stuff up. It can only come off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
like, you know how some of them will shoot like fireworks up in the air still?
Mm-hmm.
You can't have those.
Well, those are the big expensive ones. And I was talking to somebody about it yesterday. Because For those that don't live in Colorado, there's a big fire ban. We had a really, really, really dry winter, the driest I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah.
So there's a big fire ban, and Adams County posted the county that we might be in. Yeah, I'm not trying to dox us. The county that we might.
You don't
be
know
in.
that Brighton's in Adams County.
No, Dad.
You don't know that it's a county seat of Adams County for the last 150 years.
But you don't say where you live. You never do that for people that don't know where you live.
Lockabooey's in Weld County. Lockabooey.
Anyways,
Malakabooey.
they said no fireworks at all, but then they still have the fireworks stands open, so I think I'm all right.
Yeah, just don't get any that go in the air. I know that.
Yeah,
but
because that's a fat.
Be safe out there. I mean, we are some knucklehead is going to start a fire tomorrow that can't be controlled.
And
Stop.
All of you guys, be safe out there.
Yeah,
what was the name of that football player that blew his hands off?
Jason Pierre-Paul.
Yeah, I mean, you're playing with fire, literally. So just be safe.
Yeah.
You don't like to play with fireworks.
Yeah, Colorado's already on fire. 200 square miles have been burned in the last 3 days. So
did you see Aspen yesterday?
Yeah.
That's bad, man.
Yeah.
It looks like apocalypse.
Yeah.
Ooh, I should have put Apocalypse Now on my list. That's a good shout. Honorable
Why didn't you
mention.
put Rambo, bud?
Yeah.
We didn't take care of our Vietnam vets when they came home.
Rambo's a tough one, though.
Yep.
Rambo, that's a hard.
It's true.
It's a hard watch.
Yeah.
Dude, you didn't even. Well, I was busy at the beginning of the show fixing my headset, but what else you been up to? That's my favorite question to start.
I've been busy coughing my lungs out for 3 days. We all got sick. All of us got sick, from grandma to the baby. We all got sick, and we've all been. We have not been feeling good. Obviously everybody saw me coughing for the first 15 minutes of this podcast, and so I've just been. I've hardly worked this week. I've hardly done anything, dude, because it's just been awful. So I feel better today, but obviously I still have a big cough, which has to be dealt with, and so. But yeah, let's commit to next week. You want to do On Location again? Let's commit to doing On Location. That was fun when we did that. Even if it's back where we were the first time, that's fine. But if we find a different spot, that'd be cool too. And we can do it at any time too. It doesn't have to be at night or anything like that. We can just set up everything. We're mobile, so we can set up everything as is. And then let's kind of shoot for a summer night.
Yeah, we were supposed to be on location today, or for this one. But I mean, you being sick and all.
Yeah,
it's kind of
let's do it next week though. So let's keep it going. Hey, I've been looking around. There's a few podcasts now with that are going political. I've noticed that in Colorado and around us.
Colorado?
Yeah, there's a few going in Colorado now, but we're getting a lot more views, let's just say, than our competitors. That's
the Trump statement of the week. Yeah, did you see yesterday?
We're going bigly around here.
You know, I have to talk about this because I thought it was hilarious. Did you see him talk to that AI? What was the president? Teddy Roosevelt?
Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah. And he was like, "Thank you for your time, sir." Dude, he's I was reading the comments.
Oh my
and people were like, he really thinks he's talking to the real president.
That's what happens, man. That's what happens.
And basically he was like talking to this. So President Trump was talking to AI Teddy Roosevelt, and he was like, basically like, "Hey, Mr. President, do you think I'm doing a good job?" And AI Teddy Roosevelt was like, "I guess." You know?
I guess. No.
Just an automated, like, because it was like a fan experience where people go and see him, whatever. I thought it was hilarious.
He said, "You're a shame and a shamble to the Republican Party that I started." I started.
Also, you posted that something Teddy Roosevelt today, and you said hashtag Teddy Bear. Okay.
What else was I supposed to put?
Hashtag Teddy Roosevelt.
Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, dude, that made me laugh. I was getting ready for this.
Yeah, that's funny. Hashtag Teddy Bear. Well, we're pushing the 30, buddy, so let's kind of wrap it up. Even though, honestly, probably here after we get through summer, I want to go back to maybe 40, 45. I think that's good. And especially when we start streaming. I know I've said that every week, but when we start streaming, actually audio only, I want to go. A 40, 45-minute podcast is good, and we can get a lot more content in. We can talk a lot more. We didn't hardly talk about the elections that happened on Tuesday. There's a lot to talk about. We can probably unwrap that next week too. Just some of the
we
stuff,
could, but-
some of the stuff that's going on with DSA on the Democratic side, and then what's going on with Marx on the Republican side.
We could, but we know what's happening in November. Everybody knows what's happening in
Well, in
November.
Colorado, but what about across the country, dude?
Oh no, dude. The Republican Party is going to be set back for, in my opinion, years.
It depends if they rig the elections or not. I mean, if they stop mail ballots from going through, or they find a way to do it, if they bomb our own mail trucks. So I mean, who knows what the hell this asshole could do? Seriously.
Again, if something like that, but that's the thing that I'm saying. We all know how it's going to end up. So if it doesn't end up like that, I think Americans get to use the same card that they use. Yeah. That the elections were rigged and a recount needs to happen.
No, you're right. If it doesn't go the way that it should go, we're going to be like, what the hell? Why isn't it going the way it should go?
I mean, even Republicans know that it's going that way. No. And most Republicans
qualify that though too, son. You're not a Democrat. You're unaffiliated. Yeah. So I'm unaffiliated too. It's not that speaking from the Democratic side. We're unaffiliated and we're unabashed unaffiliated. But I love that. That's such a good point, dude. Is that if we don't see the results that we all know should happen, then what the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like there needs. We talk about it all the time. I think especially now and the 2 years that we've had.
No.
I think balance needs to come back.
Yeah.
And I think, because we talk about it when Obama was in office, like, we like Obama, but not a lot of crazy stuff happened because, it was divided as it should be, and things got done.
Yeah.
It just, I like that there was Republican Senate at the time.
Yeah, they won back control of the House and Senate in 2010, 2 years after.
So it kind of stopped a lot of like the. Because if everything's Democrat, then it's going to be everything's Democrat. If everything's Republican, everything's going to be Republican. And I don't think that we work that way.
It's not how it was designed to work. It was actually designed to be entangled and not get things done.
So that's what I'm saying. So I think there needs to be a balance back. Yeah. And I think every Republican knows that and they're supporting that. I
think you're 100% right. But I think on top of that, we need to find out, and I don't think I'm in the minority. I think I'm in the vast majority of this country's opinion, back to that 80% that we always talk about. We need to know if President Trump broke the law in multiple different ways. And so we will find that out if we get a Democratic Congress in the House and Senate. And I'm not talking about impeachment. I'm talking about actually bringing charges of treason against the president and those kind of things. And so we're coming into it's actually really a dangerous point in our democracy. It's a point where we shouldn't be in, but honestly, a sitting president shouldn't act like that either.
But on our 250th, and we've talked about it before, I am proud to be an American, not because of who leads us. I'm proud to be American because I'm an American.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I don't care who's in charge.
Yeah.
If they're messing up, like, we were talking about it. Yes, Trump is messing up, but had we started this podcast 4 years ago, we'd be saying the same thing about Biden. Yeah. About Biden. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's we'd be like, oh, he's going to be the nominee. Oh,
he's asleep at the
and he's gonna drop out 2 weeks and give Harris. Come on, man.
We'd be making the same jokes.
We'd be 100% doing it. Yeah.
So it's like it's not just a bashful of Trump.
No.
I don't care who's in charge. If they're messing up, and especially messing with people and people's livelihood, I'm going to say something.
That's our responsibility as citizens to stand up to corruption and to stand up to
what
we don't believe in.
That's why we vote.
That's why we vote, and that's why we're activists on top of it. So, good point, son. That's really good. So let's wrap it up on that because that was really good. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, share with everybody. Again, once we get going on not just video only, and we actually start streaming audio, we will actually let you know on every platform that we're on, so you can enjoy the podcast on whatever you like to enjoy it on, Spotify, Apple Music, whatever you want to do that on. And so we're getting to that point where I feel comfortable actually releasing episodes to that and being proud of what we're doing. And so thank you. And so with that being said, everyone have a happy 4th of July. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching us and have a good day and happy 4th. God bless the USA. And God bless Bo Nix.